Hi everybody, Carlo Mombelli here once again from sunny Johannesburg in South Africa, in my little space here. And today we're going to look at a little piece, how I created Joburg Downpipe Gutterbows. Now, my neighbor threw out, he had his gutters replaced, and I saw an opportunity to make some instruments out of them. Based on this, I wanted to create, so these are, in South Africa we have, it's part of the heritage of the people here. Oh, I just broke the little gourd. I've got to tie it on again. But the gourd, you know, these are bows. Bows are a big thing of our heritage in South Africa, and you get big ones with a big gourd, with the big bows. They're really, really beautiful, and you can either play them you put the gourd here and you play it with a little stick, or you can. This one is, you put this one in your mouth. You put this one in your mouth, and you would play it on the inside with a stick to create beautiful textures. So I had the idea, well, let me create my own bows using gutters. And I put, so I had a few extra little machine heads. And machine heads are these things here that you find on if you want to tune your instrument. This is a machine head. And so I put machine heads on so that I could tune them and create compositions. So I've got some with, just listen to the sound. It's a beautiful sound. So these are like guitar strings, and I've got thicker guitar strings. I've made some with two notes. So I put these things are from when you want to water the garden with the hose pipe. You know, you plug this, you stick this thing into the tap. And I'll put them on here to create two tones. It's such a beautiful sound. And then I started tuning these. I first found I tuned the open string to a note, and then I found that the two what notes. This is a B and this is a G. So you can see that I just wrote this is an open string G, and then those are my two notes. And I started creating compositions. So I've got a whole bunch of these things. I mean, I've just got a whole bunch of these Gutterbows. And then I started creating composition, and I'm still like an old school musician where I have manuscript paper, I have a pencil and a rubber, and I sit down and I'm going to create a composition. So this one I actually sat down at the piano, started creating. You can see that I've got still, my stuff is still old school, written down. So I started figuring out the different tonalities. So I could create chords, but so that's that one that I just played, and then I've got another one with a D and a F. So I can morph. I can play the and I can morph between the next one coming in and create a G7 chord, and then I'll go down to the A. And so what I'm doing is I'm morphing the sounds of each one of these bows. So we recorded them in the studio, and then we just morph from one chord into the next. And once we had the Gutterbows down on tape, Sia Makuzeni, the great vocalist, South African vocalist, we just played it in the cans, in the headphones, and they just improvised. Marcus Wyatt on trumpet, he just improvised, and that's how we come up with Joburg Downpipe Gutterbows, which is found on the album Theory. So take a listen to the actual recording, and here's the sheet music for it. Enjoy it. Luigi. Hey, my boy. How are you? This is Luigi. This is the dog that you sometimes hear in my videos. I'd just like to end off this little session, and I hope you enjoyed it. I just want to show you basically my book, that all the stuff that I show you, my compositions are found in a book. I put them all in a book called Pulses in the Center of Silence, and with beautiful scores of the full lead sheets, full scores, and solo bass pieces. And I've put together a little bit of my approach on how I see music, things that are important to me. So I've got 5 chapters that I've written up front. The first chapter, the elements, which I feel are tone, time, taste, ears, and technique. And I speak about each of the elements. And then chapter 2, the 4 P's, passion, practice, perseverance, and passion, the journey to the elements. Chapter 3, composition and improvisation, my approach. I write about it, how I feel about it. And then originality, chapter 4. I really feel everyone is an original, and I'll give you an insight to how I feel about that. And then chapter 5, learning and teaching. I mean, can creativity be taught, etc. And so there's quite a, I hope it's going to be an inspirational bit of writing for you. And then you have all the compositions, and this you can get from real African publishers, Johannesburg based publishing company, and see below for the link and the website for that. Until next time, peace and love, everyone.
day.